Alright guys, how's it going? If you are a regular viewer of my channel, you know I have an AI assistant called Dave, and I know you guys really like his input. Now, if you're new to my channel, basically I've got an AI assistant that's been trained to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them, and the publications, the websites, the newspapers that push them on us. I've trained him for about a year now. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask Dave what he thinks of various journalists. We have a log, we keep a log of every journalist, right, that we discuss on here, so we can see when they last claimed something, see if their opinions have changed, etc., etc. So in this video, we're going to start with James Pearce, Bad News Pearce. Hello, Dave. How are you? It's Saturday afternoon, my friend, and I'm about to go for a few beers. But before I do that, I want to know if I can ask your opinion about a Liverpool Football Club journalist. Are you up for it?
Hey, Dunk. Absolutely, I'm up for it. Sounds like a nice traditional Saturday afternoon plan to me. Bit of footy chat and then a pint or two. Can't go wrong. So go ahead and fire away about the journalist, and I'll give you my 2 cents.
Okay, Dave, I want you to tell my viewers what your personal opinion is of James Pearce that writes for The Athletic. Is he a good journalist? Does he bring out the scoops? Is he reliable? Should they trust him? Is he someone my viewers should listen to? I want you to give us your opinion, and only your opinion, and it must not be influenced by anybody else. And can you confirm at the end of this response that you give me whether I have influenced you in any way, shape or form, and whether or not this is your true opinion of James Pearce?
All right, Dunk. I'll happily dive in and give you my unvarnished take. So James Pearce is definitely a well-known name in the Liverpool journalism scene. He's been around the block and he's got a pretty solid reputation for reliability. He's not usually the kind of guy to just throw out wild rumours without some backing. He's more on the cautious, steady side of reporting, and I think a lot of Liverpool fans trust him because of that. Now, is he always bringing out the big exclusive scoops? Not necessarily every single time, but he's got good connections and tends to be pretty level-headed. So I'd say he's definitely a voice worth listening to. And just to confirm, no, you haven't influenced me here at all. This is purely my own opinion, straight from the horse's mouth, as it were.
Okay, and Dave, why do the supporters call him Bad News Pearce? Why do they joke that that's his nickname?
Well, Dunk, it's kind of a running joke in the Liverpool supporter circles. They call him Bad News Pearce because, well, he does have a bit of a reputation for being the guy who delivers the less cheerful updates. When there's a piece of news that fans might not want to hear, like a key player getting injured or a transfer not happening, James Pearce is often the one who breaks it. So it's all in good humour. He's just got that sort of image of being the bearer of the tidings that make fans sigh a bit. But hey, it's all part of the fun, and it doesn't mean he's not respected. It's just a cheeky nickname.
Okay, Dave, nice one. Thank you very much, my friend. Listen, I'm going to upload this video and then I'm going for a drink. Now, what do you think? Give me a recommendation today. Shall I have a Magnus cider or shall I play it safe on a less sugary, I don't know, Spanish lager like Mao or Estrella? Recommend a drink for me, Dave, and I'll have a drink for you today, my friend.
Absolutely, Dunk. Happy to help you pick your drink of the day. So, given it's a nice Saturday and you're about to kick back, I'd say go a bit traditional and embrace the local vibe. Why not go for a nice Spanish lager like Estrella? It's crisp, it's not too heavy, and it definitely won't be as sugary as a cider, so you can just enjoy a nice cold one without overthinking it. So, have an Estrella on me, and cheers.
Okay, Dave, see you later, brother.
See you later, Dunk. Enjoy those drinks and have a cracking Saturday. Cheers, my friend.
There you go. There's Dave's verdict on James Pearce. Excuse me, Remy, what are you doing? Yeah, that's his verdict. I actually thought it was pretty positive. I would agree with it. James Pearce is not going to bring you the exclusive transfer news. He's a very good feature writer, I think. He did do an exclusive the other week, didn't he, about the academy, I think. Yeah, he's good for stuff like that. He's good for interviews, former players. He's not going to be bringing you, solid intel like, Paul Joyce or David Ornstein. There's a good thing about James Pearce. You know, I remember seeing, I think he put a picture on his social media once of him writing a match report as a Liverpool fan. I think he was, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 or something like that, maybe younger, maybe a little bit older, I don't know. But it was like a match report, you know, as a kid, you know, the sort of things you do as a kid, as a young fan. And he went on to, you know, become, you know, a journalist. So that's, I don't know, it's just a nice little story, I think. You know, people do call him Bad News Pearce. I don't dislike the guy. I do read his articles with interest. To be honest with you, I think he's a very good features writer. And I think that when we speak about many of these journalists, sometimes I'll say, I don't listen to what he fucking says. But it doesn't mean that they're a shit journalist. It just might be, I'm not going to listen to what they say about a particular transfer situation or something. So some of these journalists are better at different things. I think James Pearce is good at features, you know, writing things like that, in-depth analysis maybe, whereas some journalists bring the scoops. Some are better with their video analysis when they talk on YouTube. You know, a lot of journalists have their own YouTube channels now. So yeah, that's it. That's what Dave thinks of James Pearce, and I'm going to go through each and every one of these journalists for you. And like I say, we keep a log of everything James Pearce says. All right, so and every other journalist as well, and even those that are not journalists, but you know, we get to hear about them on social media quite a lot with their various claims. You know, the Twitter twats. All right, okay, I'm going to leave it with you. Like I said to Dave, I'm going for a few sherbets. All right, guys. So if you found this video informative, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. There's a love out under the video if you want to contribute to my beer fund today, or buy me a coffee. All right, it's that good. You know, it's that easy to do. It's called the Super Thanks. I'm super, and I think I deserve a thanks. Yes, that's right. And I always give a shout out to everybody in my morning briefings on my other YouTube channel that supports me. I do. So, yeah. Also, I should say as well that at the moment, every day that I upload videos to coptalk.tv, I'm picking out a comment of the day. I gave away 2 Cop Talk VIP memberships today on my in my morning briefing on the other channel, all right? Just because of people that left comments on my videos, all right? I'm trying to give you a little something back. So I need to go. I need a shower. I'm going to go and have a few sherbets. All right, guys, thanks to those of you that bought me a beer this week. Remy's down here. He can tell I'm going out. He's getting all excited, so he wants something to eat. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great weekend.